Hi guys! Today we're going to be making bookmarks. 4 types of bookmarks. And we're going to be making a bunch. It doesn't really matter what index cards you have. And you can color them however you want. I'm just going to show you. So our materials are markers. There are markers in here. Scissors. And index cards. Alright, let's get started. So first, we're going to take an index card. Make sure to do it on the back. I'll take that one out for a different one. And you're going to grab a pen of any color. I'm going to do purple. And you're going to make a wavy edge on both ends. And then you're going to put little lines all throughout the sides. And it doesn't really matter how many lines or how big the lines are. Just enough to make tassels. And yes, this part does take a very long time. And I would love to see your bookmarks. I know some of my friends that I have love reading. And then you're just going to cut along the edges that you drew. Then you have a wavy line. I just like to curve these lines a little bit so no one cuts themselves. Alright, now that part's done, put these off to the side. Now that part's done, then we're going to cut along the tassel part. And it doesn't have to be directly on the line, but it might look a little weird when you're done, but we're going to color over that, so that's okay. This is probably the most difficult part, honestly. Well, maybe not. And you're going to do the same thing on that side. Man, these scissors are tiny. And then in a different video, I'm going to show you how to make fans kind of like this. And it's very, I wouldn't say efficient, but like it's very, it works better than it looks. Alright, now that you got all your tassels done, you can color it however you want. I'm just gonna do yeah. And you can decorate it and color it however you want. And I would love to see pictures of your bookmarks in the comments. All right, let's move on to the next one. So the next one, we're going to do a drip effect. So you can pick any color you want. You can stick with the color you had last time, or I'm gonna go with black this time so it pops more. So you're just gonna make drips. Maybe do some driplets dripping down. And then you can color whatever color you want. And we're going to do it on the other side too. So you got your design. And you can color whatever colors you want. I'm going to do colors that really pop against black. And make sure you're doing this on the back side of the index card so you don't have the lines in your drawing. And if you want to, you can put tassels on these too to make them even fancier than they already are. But you're just gonna color with whatever color you want in the drip part. And we're going to, it's kind of like, you know those Among Us characters when you get killed or something and then they have that blood. That's what I kind of think of it. I know that's like a little bit weird, but that's what I think when I'm doing this. And then I'm going to do green for my other side. And yes, I forgot to put a paper underneath the table so I'm not getting the table. You might want to do that, otherwise your parents might be a little mad. I know when I get a permanent marker on the table, mom and dad are not happy. And then you can put whatever you want in the middle. You can color it. You can put words on it. One of my friends in school taught me this, so I'm sharing it with you. So there's the finished product of this one. And you can put whatever you want. You can put what I did on this page, or you can do whatever you want on this in the middle, or whatever colors. And our next one is gonna be, I'd say, pretty cool. It's kind of like the last one we did, but you're gonna choose a bright color. This isn't really bright, but it was the first pink I saw. And you're gonna do the same drip effect. you're gonna leave it. And then you're gonna go in with a black. And you're gonna put this page with an arrow. And then on this one, we're gonna do the back side too. And you're gonna do the same thing on the back side, but different colors. You're still gonna need the black, but different colors. So each page is a little unique. And you're just gonna, but we're gonna do something really cool with the lines. So, and then you're gonna take the black again, and you're going to you can write the letters in whatever way you want. You could do them in cursive. You can do them in. So this is what it should look like. You can do them in, I don't know, calligraphy if you really wanted to. This is your project. So then you're gonna want to color this in, and then choose the opposite of that color to color in here, like green. I'm just showing you. So mine isn't gonna be complete. And then you're just gonna color in those. And you're gonna do the same thing on this side, opposite colors. So that a purple maybe if you did green. And then there, like that. And you can do different patterns in the stripes. Like if you wanted to do blue in one, green in the next, blue in one, like you can do whatever you want. So that's our bookmark. That's the third bookmark. We have one more bookmark to do. And this one, I think you can add whatever you want. And I'm just gonna do a mix of blues and pinks, kind of like an Easter egg. And you're just gonna make it a bubbly effect. I just I do random stuff, so just keep filling in the lines and then color them in. You can do squiggly lines, you can do zigzag lines. That was a weird zigzag, but you can do whatever you want. This one's kind of just a freestyle of lines and stuff. And you can even put words on if you wanted to. But that's all for today's video. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.